because I got cataract.
I see I'm not going to get the bachelorette party I waxed for.
I love it. A Black Lady Sketch Show is back, and so is Ashley Nicole Black. Welcome.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Well, first of all, congrats on season 3. 3 seasons.
Thank you.
How are you feeling about it? Do you guys feel like you really hit your stride now?
Oh man, you know, as a comedian, you have your little bag of tricks, your little
right.
characters that you play. When you get to season 3, you're like, I've played all the characters I'm gonna play. You're gonna see some wild stuff on this season. I had to go to 11.
And see, that's what I'm curious about. Like, when, you know, where do you get a lot of the inspiration for these characters and for these sketches? Are you at Trader Joe's just like observing people? Like, I'm gonna remember that.
For sure.
Really?
Also, like my friends and family, there's a character I played last season, Allie, who like hypes everybody up. And I was waiting for my friend who that was based on to text me and be like, is this me?
Come on, green dress.
Oh, thanks, Allie.
Come on, brand new red shoes.
Appreciate you, girl. Nordstrom's.
Okay, throw fire alarm. I hear you giving me better late than never. Let me make sure this is a real fire and not just a drill energy.
I love it. That's so fun though, because obviously you got to come up with ideas. You know, you guys do so much each season for this show, and I heard there's over 40 guest stars this season. That is so insane. Now, you tweeted that you were having a pinch me moment with David Alan Grier and Wanda Sykes. I mean, what was it like working with those comedic legends?
Oh my gosh, 2 legends on set, and I'm not one who's normally nervous on set, but you're like, David Alan Grier, Wanda Sykes are here, I want to do good. And Wanda is so, I mean, she played a character that was like so funny. She's like roasting Robin the whole time. And we're like genuinely laughing on set. And every take she improvises another funny thing and you're just watching like, this is how it's done.
God said, give her the light and put it on me.
Where'd you get a mic from?
I imagine that you get the crew laughing each sketch. How do you guys make it through a take?
We do make it through our takes,
Eventually.
but it is always my goal to like try to break the crew. Or I'll try to break the cameraman specifically because if they laugh, it ruins the take, and that's funny to me. So
That's so good. I love it. So I want to know, what are your fave sketches though? Because Robin told us some of her favorites are when all the women are together, all 4 of you.
yeah, when the 4 of us are together, and again in a season 3, we've been playing together for so long that we just know how to play off of each other. Like in the first episode, there's a run where I tease Robin for not wearing lotion.
You know what kind of sock I have? No sock.
Yeah,
Okay?
you don't have any lotion on either, but
Because it's white.
It's an art and staying present too, but how much of it is improv versus, say, you know, scripted?
It's all scripted,
Yeah.
but we usually do at least 1 or 2 like fully scripted takes, and then we just play and go crazy. Actually, in the trailer, and see if you can spot it, in the trailer, there's a shot where I'm laughing.
Really?
Like I'm holding it together and like trying to act, but if you know me, you know that I was laughing.
What ends do you have to make meet? Baby, you live in a cave.
Yeah. Don't act like you never slept with some men to pay your cave rent.
Why would you pay for something that God just gave you?
Y'all are so funny.
Everybody's so funny, and then when the guest stars come in, it's like a brand new person.
Yep.
They come in for 1 day and play, and it's just like such a delight to see.
I love that you guys are bringing people into the sandbox. You guys are having such a good time. You know, obviously in season 1, Quinta Brunson was on there. You were just at the Abbott Elementary finale screening. What's it like to see her have this moment right now?
I mean, as an actor, I 100% knew that she was just like one of the most winning, lovable performers. But getting to see her as a boss and how she takes care of her cast and her crew, it's just like watching I could say little sister, I think she's like a year younger than me, but like watching your little sister just like step into her power, it's so cool to see.
Because also, it's like, you know, you never know what the reaction is going to be like to a show, but to have critics and fans be like, this is the one.
Yes, and
it's just
immediately. Usually it takes shows a minute to hit, but from episode 1, the audience just fell in love with them. I think it's because the show is so real and so authentic, and I tweet about it so much. People are like, congrats on the pickup. I'm like, oh, I don't work on that show. I'm just a fan.
What do we got to do to get you on the show for next season, though, as like a guest spot?
I got to text Quinta.
Text her. Text her right now.
This is a classroom, not a hoagie stand.
Oh, boom. Hoagie. Hoagie. We had it on the board. Okay, kids, let us move on to old head. 1 word.
Young bulls are so disrespectful.
Well, listen, you're a part of so many other amazing projects. I mean, no big deal, but you were the only new hire in the writer's room for Ted Lasso, right, for this next season. What's a line that you're super proud of writing from that show?
Oh, in the first episode of season 2, Ted says there's 2 buttons I try never to hit. That's panic and snooze. That was the first joke that I got on the show.
Well, Marcus, there's 2 buttons I never like to hit, all right, and that's panic and snooze.
Come on. What's it like in that room?
It's the best. It's just as kind and loving as you would expect from watching the show. And we were writing season 2 at the height of COVID, locked down in our houses. So it was so nice to get on Zoom with those people every day.
Well, bippity-boppity-booyah, you know?
I love it. I have to ask you, because you have the inside knowledge, or maybe, do you think Jason is duping us about there only being 3 seasons of Ted Lasso?
Oh, I mean, only Jason can answer that question.
Okay, but would you want to see it keep going though? I mean,
of course, we all love it so much,
Yeah.
but also what I appreciate so much about Jason is he has an artistic vision and he's only gonna do what fits that vision. So, I mean, we could tweet at him all we want.
We just have to trust the process. We just
Yeah.
have to trust the process. You wrote a Sam-centric episode in season 2. If the show were to end, do you want Rebecca and Sam to maybe end up together?
Oh, I don't know about end up together, but I want to see as much of them together. I mean, those are 2 very hot actors, and I sometimes write like I'm playing with Barbies. I'm like, who should kiss?
Ah! No, never again, Sam. I mean it.
You're like, maybe we're gonna do it now. Yeah, I love it. I love it. You know, obviously you're a part of such acclaimed shows, and that means you got to go to so many award shows this season. Your Fierce Fashion, by the way, was so sick. Is there a designer you are hoping to work with next? Like, who? Like, put it out there. Who would you want to work with and collaborate with on a look?
Oh, that's a really good question. I just hosted the WGA Awards, and Melissa Mercedes, who's an LA-based designer here, made me an amazing dress for that with the giant black bow. I looked like a present, and I loved it. So yeah, I love getting to collaborate and not just go out and buy a dress, but get to actually have that collaboration. Is so fun.
Can I tell you one of my favorites was what you wore to the Emmys? It was the hot pink with the orange cape.
Oh yeah.
Come on, superhero. I loved it. I lived for it.
Thank you.
You know, you were a writer and a correspondent on Full Frontal with Samantha Bee. It actually won you an Emmy, correct? Yes, I love. Congratulations. Would you want to maybe one day replace a late night talk show host? I could see you doing a Colbert one day. Is that something you'd be interested in?
Maybe a guest spot, but those jobs are so hard. When I worked on that show, I used to get up at 6 a.m. and turn on the news and not turn it off until midnight. So I am much happier playing Barbies with the Ted Lasso cast.
That's right. She's like, I want to write for Jason Sudeikis. Yeah. Okay, that's what I want to do. Well, you are so brilliant on a Black Lady sketch show. I'm so excited. Season 3 only began, you guys, so make sure you check her out and them on HBO. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.